Okay guys, how's it going today? So, I decided to wait until the afternoon to make this video. Yes, it's so much cooler out now. It's about 9 o'clock. And the grass is already getting moisture on it. And some people are already out. So there's one guy was out mowing. Still out mowing now. Two guys were actually out mowing. The guy that parks all these cars here or whatever, they mowed a little bit of the property. Why they don't just mow the whole son of a bitch, I don't know. Right now he's over behind the school there doing some mowing. I guess there's a ditch over there, I guess that needs some mowing, so what are you gonna do? And I gotta mow my yard again. It's not super bad, but this is the time when I should be catching it, not waiting an extra 2 days, you know, so it gets more crappier. So, itchy. So, yeah, we still got this thing tore apart. Where's all this, must be bird shit. From when, I don't know. Must have been from when I was sitting outside. But yeah, I still got it all tore apart. I guess Northern Tube got this part that I'm looking for, and then the chain I'm going to get at the hardware. I got that up at the house. So, she's still sitting here, waiting to do her thing. And just like I figured, they couldn't fix the 400, the big tractor. So apparently, well, I had went there today and got some gas for the machines. Actually, it was just me and my sister that went. So we went out there and got some gas, and the guy that I was talking to, I'm not going to say his name or anything, but he's a pretty decent guy. He's a much older guy, too. I think he's been working there for a lot of years, though, but so he's sitting there saying that the 400 is kind of unfixable. Apparently, some kind of, I forget what the hell they call them, some kind of a shims or something, I can't remember. It was something like that. He says that we're not replaceable. He says that they are stripped. So I'm not 100% sure what that's supposed to fucking mean, but whatever. I kind of had already told my grandma that, they're not going to be able to fix it. Because they're not tractor people. They are car mechanics. And they can replace tires on a tractor. Because I've seen them do it, but for working on tractor engines, I don't know. So this one kind of just ended up being a fail. So what they're going to do now, I don't know. But they can figure it out on their own. See, now no matter what, they're going to bill her, for their time we even freaking wasted. So, yeah. It's probably going to be at least probably $500, if not freaking more, right there, just for them to freaking tear the bitch apart. And it was there for I don't know how many freaking days. Not very long, but yeah. They had it sitting outside, and the guy was like, "No, we can't do nothing with it." So what they're going to do now, I don't know. I say take it to Case IH, because they would probably know a hell of a lot more on those tractors than these people would, because they're an IH dealer. They're supposed to be taught in basically every make and model of tractor out there, from the beginning of time to today, to the tractors that were built for 2016 and the ones that are coming for 2017. They know all. They should. If they don't know it in the back of the head, it's going to be in their computers, in a book, you name it. It'll be somewhere in their system. So, but they don't want to go to Case IH because it'd be too expensive, and plus, they won't charge, you know, so, which I don't know if they would or not. I say that they probably would if you were like a long time, I don't know how to say it, maybe like a partner of them, or, you know, where you always done business with them. Like, I always do business with my John Deere dealer, so, I mean, I don't know how that would work, but sometimes dealers would be willing to work with you a little bit, you know. So, I don't know what he's mowing over here, but he's mowing something that's must be in the ditch there. We're trying to mow some of the ditch open or something. I don't know. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's doing, but there's no point in showing you guys because even I don't know where the hell he's at. He's got to be in a ditch, but I can't see it. It sounds like he's right there, but I can't see him. And I did pick up my pile of grass, but I missed one. So, how I missed that one, I don't freaking know, but I missed it. Yeah, he's in the ditch there, behind the trees. I can't see him. Ouch. But yeah, it's just a small pile of grass, so I'll probably just pick it up and kind of like spread it on my lawn so it disappears. Let me have them to frickin' take a stupid, you know, trip for just a tiny load. Ain't even worth it. So yeah, figured that'd be a big old fat waste of frickin' time because they, you know, I mean, there's got to be a way to get some stupid things off, you know. So I don't know. That's gonna be their problem, not mine. So they can sit there and worry about it, because I ain't. Because you know what, I got my own projects and stuff going on that I ain't got time to deal with other people's bullshit. So, I mean, yeah, my projects are small. Like, this is one of them. But, you know, it's going to take time to figure out exactly how I'm going to mount this stupid bar. I think what I might do is that I think in the tank where the feet are, it's got some holes. Obviously, you can bolt it down or something. So, I'm going to have to figure out how I can maybe bolt the tank to the extensions. Yeah, it'd be too big. I don't know how I could drill through that, but what I was originally thinking was just running one big long bolt. It would go through the tank, like through the tank feet, all the way through to that, and then I could drill a hole, or maybe I can even take this bolt out. I don't know, and just put a bigger bolt in or something. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Could probably even punch that out, this thing here, and put a bolt in, just so. Maybe I wouldn't have to weld it then. I could just bolt it. So that way it's removable if need to be. You know? Welding it would be better because then it wouldn't go anywhere. But you know how that can go. So, but I don't think my drill bits would drill through the steel. Well, they're rated for mild steel, I think it was. I don't know. It's not made for that heavy steel. But I guess all I can do is do like a practice drill and see if you can even drill through it. If not, well then you're just going to have to end up welding the bitch on, but yeah. So they'll just have to figure that out on their own, because I'm going to be figuring this out and whatnot. So, unfortunately I can only do so much this month, which is a pain in the cock, because it's just the way it's going to be. So, ooh. And that part there, that hitch that I need, actually cost me about 18 bucks. Not 13 like I thought it was. It's a little higher than that, I guess. So, that's not a big deal. Still not a very expensive part. But, yeah, you know how that can go. So, birds are out. I probably would be out mowing too, but last time I started around this time and I didn't get done till about 10 to 10:30. So, try to wait. Maybe tomorrow night I can start around 8. If it's 9 now, 9:12. Probably do it around 8 o'clock when it's not so freaking bloody hot out. But yeah, I gotta clean my deck off too, so I'll probably spend tomorrow probably doing that too before I have to mow. So, yep, that's what's going on. Not much going on. I don't know what I'll be doing for videos. I did have some videos coming up, but they weren't really worth uploading, so I'm not gonna bother. But so. But yeah, I know, I can't remember if I said this in the video or not. One of these stupid videos I think I made. Someone said to get this thing legal for the roads, whatever. Not going to do that yet because there's no point. Because, well, there will be a point, but as of right now, it's not worth it because it's not being hooked up to the Ion. If it was hooked up to the Ion, I would want to pull it legal because the car's already legal. So I figured, save myself some bullshit and make the trailer legal then too, right? So then I basically could take the damn thing to the cities if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So don't know if the bearings would hang on. And then plus driving to the cities, just going 75 miles an hour, takes about a couple hours or whatever the hell it is, and this thing's only rated for 45 miles an hour, so yeah, it'd be a long ass freaking drive. So yeah, frick that. I'd get a bigger trailer, but yeah, I am gonna get this legal at some point. It's just that the wiring is probably gonna be a little bit of a tricky bitch because if they don't have the special, if they don't have everything numbered and crap like that. Like I look on Northern Tool and they got a couple of light options. They got an LED kit, and then they have a standard light kit, which is what was on this trailer. I can't show you now, but the stock, I'm going to call this one the stock lights, where it's not LED, it's just the bulbs. So I'm going to call that stock. Well, with the stock lights, they come with the side markers, which you see these here have been taken off. Of course, I had the tail light. I think I still have the license plate holder somewhere, but I do know that I have, if I order a light kit, I'd be getting a new one. So yeah, I don't know whatever happened to the license plate holder. I know I have it, but where I put it, I don't remember. It could even be up in there somewhere. But then the LED kit, which is the LED lights, there's two different kinds. There's a clear and then a red. Like the lens is still clear or red, either which one you want to get. But they don't come with the side markers, and I don't know if I need side markers for the size of trailer. I mean, this trailer did come with it, so I figured you probably would need it, but I would like to get the LED kit because it'd be brighter and it would be better to see. So I don't know, and I don't really feel like having to splice in, side marker lights, which you can order them, probably anywhere basically, and just wire them in. It's just that I'm not good with wiring, and I don't really want to have to mess with it too much more. So I may just end up getting the stock lights for it, even though I would like the LEDs. The kit is like $60. And then if you want the standard or the stock lights, it's like $30. So it's a hell of a difference in price. Which, I guess really if you think about it, what's really the point of going all out on this trailer, because I'm not repainting it or anything. I may repaint it later on. I'll probably just paint it black. That's probably just what I'll do with it. Probably just paint it black. So I guess if you paint it black, then you would probably need side markers because people are stupid and they wouldn't be able to see it. So, but that's whatever. That's just the way it'll be, I guess. But for right now, I'm not going to bother because if I either pull it with the John Deere or Big Red, either way it's illegal to pull it. So, and the machines are not, probably wouldn't matter so much on the John Deere because that'd be more of considered like an off-road tractor like thing. So it'd probably be a little bit better there. But Big Red apparently is definitely not legal. Which okay. I would rather pull it with Big Red, to be honest, because for one, I can go 45 fucking miles an hour. Well, I wouldn't be holding up traffic. Now, mind you, I'm going to be off to the side of the road. Not going to be in the middle of those damn lanes. Because I don't need to hog the road. So, and then, two, I'd have the warning lights on Big Red, so meaning people would see me coming. That's why I'd feel safer hauling it with Big Red, because Big Red's got the warning lights, and I don't have any on the John Deere. So, Big Red's just a hell of a lot faster. But that would only probably be for a couple of months, 2 or 3 months, until I get the Ion up and running. And then once I get that bitch up and running, get that bitch, son of a bitch, and freaking legal, I'm going to have, obviously, they're going to have to put a hitch in. They're going to have to put a plug in it so I can pull the trailer. So, whoa, hello, what was that? That's a bug. So, I basically just want to get it, working enough to where I can pull it with Big Red without having to worry about it. And this hitch here would be a major pain in the ass because it doesn't lock, and then the chains are not long enough. So, that's basically the only two things I want to get done on it right now, are the chains and the hitch. Then next month, if I can get the tank, I'll put the tank on. Then we should be ready to rock. The tank's expensive, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know what that was, but it was loud and it was dieselish. It was loud and it was dieselish. Didn't hear a turbo though. Fucking not straight pipes then. So, hi, how you doing? So, yeah. That's why I'm not making it legal as of yet, because this is going to take a month right here. Well, I'll get the parts in like a few days, and it'll take me like an hour to put on probably. Not even an hour. Like 15 minutes probably. But it's the point that I'm going to get off me, you ain't stuck in my blood, bitch. It would take me a while to save up for the, I could probably, I can't get the tank this month. So, just simply can't do it. The tank is freaking expensive as frig, so I'm just going to have to wait until next month. But it really kind of sucks too, because if I would have gotten the tank here, then I could really figure out what the hell I'm doing. See, I can't figure out what to do until I have the tank here. Because I'm not welding the tank to the trailer, because that's just stupid to do. Because I would like to be able to remove the tank if I have to. Say if I want to put it on a different trailer or whatever the reason may be, or if I need to replace the tank, I can just simply unbolt the tank and then there you go. That's why I kind of don't want to weld those extensions on, because like I said, either way you could probably still do it, but if I could just bolt it all to the trailer, then it'd be good. The bolts I have may be a bit too long. Well, these are definitely short, but I may have to get some longer ones, or like some like medium-sized ones, whatnot. So, yeah, and then the chains don't have the good hooks on them. These have the cheesy hooks. I want the newer ones where they have like that extra springy, locky thing on them. The winches have them, like Big Red's got it. It's so if the cable was to get loose, it just can't flop off. So that's basically all I'll have to replace, really, this month to get this trailer going good enough. I think where Big Red could pull. Once I get all that shit hooked on, I'm going to put the GoPro on the back of the frickin' Big Red, and I'm going to pull this fucking thing down the road at 30 miles an hour and see how it frickin' handles, because it's never gone that fast in years. So, will be quite interesting. I think another thing I could do too, if I really wanted to, but I'm not saying I'm going to, but if I wanted to get the tank up higher without really having to do anything to the tank, I really could just raise the axles. Because they make these stupid things here. I've seen them on Northern too. I think these are right there. They're spacers pretty much, and you can actually raise this thing up higher. You know, I mean, because this trailer does sit kind of on an angle, just a hair. So this here would be a lot higher than this end. So that's why I'm putting the tank here. But if I wanted to do two things, level it and raise it at the same time, I could put a whatchamacallit on there, a spacer kit, and that would raise it up a little bit. Which I don't know if these things are even under any. Well, as long as there's not a load on them, it wouldn't be under any extent under pressure. I don't know how these leaf springs are right now, if they're relaxed or if they're under tension all the time. Someone has to let me know if they're under tension all the time. I thought one time I had a loose bolt in here, and that kind of told me if they were tight or loose or not, but I may have tightened it. That's how I could tell if there was. Now if there was a load in here, there probably would be. They're all tight now. That might have been the one to tighten because there's washers on that one. So, I don't know. Or, well, yeah, because I have to raise it, so I can't think of that either. I don't know yet. I just haven't really decided how I'm going to mount it. Besides, cut that big bar up and either weld it onto the trailer or bolt it to the trailer. I would either bolt it because then at least then I can remove it and I could take the extensions off too and put on more if I had to. So, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting thing to see how to make this trailer go. But, I wish that they made smaller trailers. I really do. I mean, I guess you could make your own. You know, you can make a smaller trailer. But, it's just, you know, I don't think I need to. So, but yeah, I know Beartech had asked. I already told them, but in case you guys are wondering too, I had a original plan for this trailer for later on in life. And that was a electric fence wire and post holder, which means, because see, back then when I planned on, you know, when we thought I was going to get some cattle, I put them down in the bush there. Well, you got to put an electric fence around it to keep them in. So I figured, why not get like a reel, like it wouldn't be this kind of a reel, but it would be like one for like a wire. Weld that onto the trailer, and then, so however where I'd put it, I don't really know, but one side would have the spool of wire, and one would either have a crank or it would, I don't know, it'd just be however, and the other side would have some things welded into it where it holds posts, because when you have an electric fence, the ones we have anywhere are these tiny little plastic, well, they're a little thicker than that, but you know, they're principally like a plastic rod, and that's what holds up your electric fence. So it's a really quick and simple install and uninstall of your, you know, of an electric fence. It wouldn't take you very long to move it. So that was what I was going to do with it. I was going to put all that stuff on this trailer and then haul it behind a tractor or a four-wheeler or whatever, and then there you go, right? And then you can rock. So, right now I think I'm just going to turn this into a field trailer. We'll see how 15 gallons does. 15 gallons should be more than enough, I think. I mean, yeah, you're only getting an extra 5 gallons, but the extra 5 gallons can go a long ways depending on what machine needs it the most. So, and then if you don't use it, well then you don't have to get as much gas then, right? So, But if I ever had to get more gas than that, I'd just add on a second tank and be done with it. I mean, I could easily fit it. It's probably 2 or 3 on this stupid thing if I really tried. Probably even a fourth if I really wanted to get cocky and, and put one right here. Weld the square tubing out, or whatever, extensions, or whatever. But you don't really want to do that either because you want to be able to turn that tight. Because if you turn tight enough, this here would almost hit your freaking tires if you really wanted to crank her tight, So, if you wanted to. But, yeah, and plus, the tires are still pretty decent on this. So they do have some weather cracks in them. So I may get some new tires for this thing later on in life. Probably next year, probably. I know I'm not going to those jackasses, so I'd probably just go to, better mechanic shop than this one that does tire replacements. I know that where my sister takes her car in, because she gets free oil changes because she bought the car from them. I believe that they would do tire replacement, so if they would, I could probably just pull those tires off and they can probably just replace them rubbers. And then they can just bill me, and then I'd pay them, send them a check or whatever. Or if my sister goes up there, she can give them cash or whatever. Whatever it may be. As long as it's done by the correct people and not by jackasses. There's a spider hanging here. Yeah. You want to come mow my lawn? I don't feel like doing it tonight, or tomorrow anyway. I looked up that model of tractor. I don't even know what the hell it is. I thought it said it was a CT 35, but for some reason I can't find it. So it's got to be a different model number. Then I'm just not seeing it. I've never been that close to that tractor anyway to ever get a good chance to look at the model number. If they would leave it out during the day, I'd probably walk up to it and look at it, get the model number off it, see what it is, see what the horsepower is on that bitch. It's got to be at least 30 horsepower. But yeah, so lots of plans for these freaking trailer. It needs some work. I will paint it though eventually. It's just the way she'll have to be. For right now, anyway. There's no point in really getting too freaky with it because if I do decide to weld onto this, I have to grind all this fucking shitty paint off. And if I do weld those permanently in place, then we should be good. Well, I should be. What I'm thinking of doing is maybe I can just snip it right here, and then I can put a bolt in. So I could weld this to this backside to the trailer, and then run a bolt through there, and because I can get my hand. Well, I can get down to about the third hole, so I can go about three of those sons of bitches high. I think in order to really get it. This is supposed to be like a 2-inch, so it's going to go up 2 inches every time you add a piece on. So I really just need to cut it up and figure out what the hell I can do with it, but I have a general idea what I can do with it. But if that's actually 2 inches, then you add another one on top of that, that's 4 inches that you're gaining, so you think 4 inches would be enough. Because if you think about it, 2 inches, that's why you guys know your inches. Unless you're stupid, but a lot of you guys are not stupid, so if you go 2 inches, okay, let's see here, there's your 2 inches, give or take, and then you go to 4, there's your 4 inches, so if you do 4 inches, okay, this is where my hand's at, this is at 2 inches, if you do that to your trailer, you see, I mean, that gets it way up there. So I mean, 4 inches, even 2 to 4 inches, I think is really all I'd ever freaking need. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it will make a hell of a difference. Oh, it's coming down this road. Ah, crap. Ah, they gotta check on their rides, make sure no one's jacking their fucking stupid rides. Trust me, no one wants your stupid rides. So, yeah, I think if you go no more than 4 inches, we should be good. Hi, how you doing? Can I help you? I don't have no cheeseburgers. Wish I did, but I don't. So I'm gonna go to McDonald's and pick me up some goddamn cheeseburgers. For fuck's sake, I need some cheeseburgers. Never mind. I forgot my sister's going tomorrow, I think. She's gotta go up to the cities. So I gave her a couple of bucks to go pick me up some cheeseburgers at McDonald's. So I think my mom's getting something too, but so yeah, really 4 inches should be good enough. Yeah, that's really all you should need. Really, it's no more 4 inches, but I want to keep it closer to the machine because if I should get rear-ended, at least there'll be a less chance of them actually busting a hole in the fucking tank. Unless you start adding on more tanks, but right now I'm just gonna go for the one. And I've seen better. I haven't really ever seen anyone making fuel trailers, but I haven't looked either. So I may do that just for the hellsies of it. But if I'm using fucking words, if I do go through with the plan, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to, I will be obviously making videos of it for sure. But I need to get the freaking general parts here first. Because I would like to be able to hook it on the Big Red and fucking give her and just go about 30 miles an hour and see how she does. If it starts to jump or something, she's probably going to need some weight, but yeah, that one tire will probably need some, will probably either need some slime or she's going to need a new tire, but I'll probably just get a new tire first. The rims are probably decent, but the rest of the shit, but I don't know. I think that's at least a 4-lug right there. It looks like it's a 4-lug, so I may have to get some new rims. But, I don't know. I don't see me needing to really up the ante on this trailer because I don't plan on taking it to the cities. So, the rubber should be fine for a while. Bearings should be okay. I'm going to inspect the bearings before I do take it on the road. I'm going to probably pack some grease in there. Probably a little bit low on grease, but I got some grease there in the garage. That'll do. It's not high temperature grease, but going 30 miles an hour, I don't think it'll really create a lot of heat, and then you're only going about half a mile, so if you start smelling something burning and you smell smoke, then it's probably time to put some high temperature grease in there, but I don't think I'll need high temperature grease. You know, I'm probably only going to be moving this thing probably once or twice a month, so it's going to be doing a lot of sitting. So that's why I would have liked a smaller trailer, but I basically got this trailer for free. I didn't pay a hell of a lot for it. I don't even remember what the hell I paid for it. But I got it off the neighbor. There's a skunk. Got it off the neighbor because they were moving. Not sure who the hell I got it from, but they were moving and they didn't want it anymore. Hell, that's where I got my dolly from, too. They wanted, I think, like $5 for the fucking dolly. So I was like, yeah, I'll take the freaking dolly. Even though the dolly was a bit dicker. I was like, yeah, frig it. I can make her work. There's a skunk. Hey, Skunky, get out of here. Where's your babies? Huh? You're not my pet. Get the hell out of here. No one needs your smelly butt. So, I don't remember what the hell I paid for this trailer, but they didn't want it. I mean, I was offering them a good chunk of change for it, and they're like, nah, we don't even hardly want anything for it. We don't use it anymore. And I've had this trailer for a lot of years, and it just sat at the farm for a lot of years too. I mean, I used it a tiny bit, but I was getting tired of using it. I actually used it to move some loose hay, because when they would let the dike get so tall like that, I would actually go pick up some of that hay because it was decent stuff, and I just loaded it on the trailer and took it that way. But then I got tired of it, and I found it was easier just to use the dolly and put like a screen door on the dolly, and yeah, I was hauling about the same either way. I just went a little bit quicker with the dolly. So it was back in my younger days. So now we're gonna actually get some use out of this freaking trailer and actually give it a real job. Hopefully the bearings will be good in it. If not, well, gonna have to go to a shop and get new bearings put in it, and it ain't going to them. I can tell you that goddamn much right now. Got your headlights on? Can't fucking see. Those damn cars in the. Oh yeah, he does. Couldn't see his taillights because all the freaking cars are in the way. So yeah, that will be a fun project. I don't want to use wood to use the spacious because the wood would just rot. So don't say I use wood because the wood would just rot and break. That's much older wood anyway. You gotta use steel. But I'll see what I can come up with. I gotta get the tank here. I want to get this trailer going good enough to where I can at least pull it a little bit. And then next month I should be able to put the tank on it. And then figure out what to do from there, and then bolt the bitch down. It would actually be a lot nicer if I could just bolt the things to the trailer and not have to weld them to the trailer. But then again, if you always have to remove it, you can always just cut the welds. But that's... whatever. Who cares? Just... We'll see what happens when the time comes to actually do what you gotta do to this fucking trailer. Right now I want to get the new hitch put on it, and the chains, and then I'll pull her around for funsies. Hit a couple potholes maybe along the way and see how she bounces. She'll probably bounce pretty good because small tires and whatnot. And security light still works. Big old cobweb up there. That's freaking awesome. Way to go. Cobwebs. Bitches. Still got my tripod here too. Oh well. Oh yeah. And looks like I'll be doing another episode of reading hate comments again pretty quick because I got enough to do another episode. And let's just say some of them don't make any fucking sense. I don't get it. I'm not going to ruin the surprise for you guys. That's all the hints I'm going to give you, but that's just some stupid shit. One said I was in the KKK. That's awesome. Female yet too on top of that, so that was freaking yay. You gotta love it when you get your first female hater comment. Usually all the ones have been males. Well, from what the profile picture said anyway, it was a girl. A gangster girl at that. Fucking right. Oh, and I'm the freaking I'm in the KKK. Okay, let's take a look at you and see how you're doing. Fucking dumb. It's like, holy shit, are you that stupid? But whatever. Just hate comments. And it's funny how when I reply back to them, they don't say nothing. So, it just makes you kind of wonder about those people. If they just say stupid stuff to just be stupid, or what? I don't fucking know. I really don't know. So, but whatever. It's the way people are going to be, you know. That's the way it's going to be on YouTube if you join YouTube and decide to start uploading videos. But whatever. So we'll see what happens with this trailer, and I'll see when I can get around to making the next episode of Reading Hate Comments. Because I think I have enough anyway. So, I actually may have one extra. So, now you guys will know when you guys see me upload that video. You guys will fucking know. A lot of you guys seem to like those videos a lot, and it sucks that I can't do it more often. But then it's kind of a good thing too, because if I spent more time doing that, I wouldn't be able to upload these kind of videos as much. So I kind of just take them as they come, and that's a big dent there. But it's, you know, whatever. And I had to block a spammer. I've been getting these spam people lately on YouTube. It's just stupid. It's like, holy fuck. So I blocked the one already, and I got like 2 other ones on the go, but they don't comment as much. So, and to whoever, if you people have been getting junk mail on your, like on Hotmail or whatever, to anything, don't answer it. Don't reply back to it. Don't open it. because it's just spam. I've been hearing there's been a lot of scamming going on. Scamming and spamming. That's a new saying. Scamming and spamming. Kind of rhymes. No? No? Well, shit. But my mom's been getting quite a bit of that. She says that she blocks them. She reports them. Because she don't even report them so much. But she said that she's done as much as she possibly can, and they just keep coming back. She said that she's had up to 4 already today, and she's blocked like almost all of them. But they just seem to keep making new accounts and coming back for more of it. So it's just stupid, like. And I'm like, I don't get half that shit, but it's only a matter of time until I do. Told my mom's like, maybe you just need to delete that freaking Hotmail account and get a new one where you're not linked up to all these fucking stupid websites. Like, she's on a lot of websites and stuff, and I think a lot of them leak their information out, and then you get all this shit too, right? So, I don't know. But whatever. Anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. Just a little bit of a vloggy kind of like thingy, I guess you could say, and yeah. So hopefully we can get this trailer going in the next few days here or whenever. Get this replaced, get the change replaced, hook her on Big Red, and we'll fucking give her and see how she does. If it handles like a bag of shits, then I may have to put some, I think, oh, cocksucking. I think you can even get some spacers put in there, I think, too. Flat bar, you can even make your own. That should raise it up a little bit, too, and get it more level. I think there's many ways of trying to level a trailer. You could even just get a drop hitch, too, for your four-wheeler or whatever, and you can drop the front down instead of bringing the rear up, but it's just kind of it's just however you want to do it, right? So, we'll figure it out. Right now I want to get her hooked on the Big Red and pull it around, see how it freaking handles. But you guys have to remember, too, that I don't plan on pulling it with Big Red forever, ever, because once I get the ion fixed and I get a hitch put on that, I'm going to be pulling it with the ion. So that's just the way it'll be. At least then, I wouldn't be as safe, because then I can't see the fucking trailer, so meaning I have to get a backup camera so I can see the stupid thing. Again, not a big deal, because I want a backup camera in it anyway in the car, so. Well, one thing at a time. We'll get this trailer going first before we worry about that. And guys, I'm going to take off. I apologize for the stupid ass long fucking video. I'm sure you guys are probably dead by now. So, and guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care easy.